the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Huskers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Going to the ground.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Quickly to the tight end. The Cornhuskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time and converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lets it fly. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. We've reached a break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pucks it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lopez. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The running back has it. Bringing it back. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Huskers moving quickly to the line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers! Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the back. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll run the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Right on target this time. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Huskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lopez. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give on the option. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Covey. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for room, it's Freeman. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. There he goes! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
I love this offense calling RPO anywhere on the field because this running back is a home run threat every time he touches the football. At any point on the field, he has the ability to get in the second level of this defense and hurt him with his speed.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Right on the money. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Nebraska, 34, Northwestern, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll run it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Huskers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know,
Touchdown, Nebraska! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
no, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They go to the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's the third interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Hollins. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. On the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's now up to 104 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Huskers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying...
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looking for a man. It's Hollins. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The black shirts have applied blackout conditions. There has been no electricity available for this offense.
I mean, just suffocating. They're smothering this offense. They haven't done anything well yet. They can't run it. They can't throw it consistently.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Bust through behind his pad. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they